Game is ready to tip off. There it is. Brazil versus Turkey. There is respect between these two teams, these two squads, Vince. However, no love lost whatsoever. No mercy asked for, none given. This is going to be huge as Brazil open the scoring with a dominant three-pointer.
Again, Nick Gartrell being the coach for Brazil, also the coach of Turkey is 𝐅𝐸𝐥𝐿, but Khan is here as the general manager. Getting that cross pass. 𝐤𝐞𝐫𝐞, the problem by himself, a lapse in the defense from Brazil. You don't see that often.
No, you don't. Of course, you mentioned Nick right there as we were trying to do our intro to the session. He is literally jumping up and down like a jackrabbit, getting the troops fired up. It was hard to concentrate. And now it comes down to business as we see good ball rotation here. Vital kicking it over to Toledo. ICBF. And if you didn't figure it out, Brazil in the yellow jerseys, Turkey in the red. Deep three-pointer, big old board right there for 𝐤𝐞𝐫𝐞, one of the best big men in the world.
Chasing down that board like a dog, tried to chase down cars, but he definitely got that one. Jam Boy is on the right corner. Don't give him any kind of space. The shuttle pass was unsuccessful. Vital, great defensive prowess, putting the hands in the passing lane. Luis Clamps going down that left side. Vital's up on the top of the key, but a foul, and now it's 3-2.
Tried to sneak his hand into the cookie jar right there. Sometimes you get the cookie, sometimes you get the jar lid. Could not get it out. The Zebras getting involved early on in this one. Toledo with a nice cut and a massive dunk with authority. A little bit of Brazilian flair to get things going here, Vince.
Toledo rising to the occasion is just an understatement. This big fella is a great addition to this Brazilian team. And what we've seen him do in eFIBA Season 2 and also in Singapore is actually quite impressive. But now they're looking for revenge because they want to end up on the top, at least the Final Four, having their chance to go for that $50,000.
Ooh, there we go. Some nice defense here from Brazil. Down the other end with another dunk. They shoot out to a 7-2 lead here over Turkey. Of course, Turkey, a lot like USA, they play the full 4 quarters. They never go away. They just keep coming. As we see there, getting back into the flow with a quick bucket. You got to play the full 4 quarters if you want to knock them off. That's going to be the big test for Brazil. But so far, so good. They're out to an early lead in this one.
I'm liking the captain giving it to Toledo on the top of the key, taking his time, looking to run a play. We're going to find a pick and roll right here real soon, right in the gap. Luis Clamps brought a rejection from Turkey. Now going down the right side, trying to get a transition 3. Jamboy stops and pops. That's a nice little mid-range, but unable to get it. But 𝐤𝐞𝐫𝐞, keeping it going, cleaning up the garbage, making it 6-7.
Not wasting any time at all there with the quick putback. Cuts the lead to 1. And here we go. ICBF, so talented. So good with the ball in hand. Finds Clamps. Going to go in. Contested shot. 𝐤𝐞𝐫𝐞 ripping down that rebound. And here comes Turkey. Just like that. Back the other way. Looking to take the lead with a bucket right here.
1 point affair. 2:17 left in the first. We're just starting, but they're going down fast. Aaron going down the left side. Keeping everything calm and collected, but a great steal from Brazil, ICBF.
Really good defense right there. Backdoor cut and a massive dunk down the baseline. Pushes the lead back out to 3 here for Brazil.
More bounce in the trampoline park. I'm liking it real quick. As soon as he gets it, going right back up. Aaron going to the other side. Jamboy all by himself. You can't do that, baby. Lightning strikes all the time with this man. 9-9, a minute 47 left.
Jamboy, yes he can. Very, very nice right there. Ooh, Toledo nearly with a nasty block. A little off-balance pass right there. Obviously, we're playing Pro-Am mode, which we love due to the customization. We are seeing some epic red throws here from Team Brazil. And, of course, they're playing in their team jerseys. That goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Turkey who get the rock here with the inbound and an opportunity to take the lead early on in this one.
Looking at the smiles on their faces, Turkey understanding what they need to do, and they're so calm. Just understanding this is just the first quarter. There's a lot more gameplay to be game played. 𝐤𝐞𝐫𝐞 the problem. Going on the right side, Jamboy keeping it from deep from another end, but unable to knock it down. If that would have went, I would have ran around the whole court.
Oh, my God. I couldn't believe that shot. We got misses end-to-end by their own high standards. Uncharacteristic misses as well. You expect them both to go in. Here comes 𝐸𝐴. Oh, that's good defense, though. He put himself right in between the ball and the recipient. Back down the other end, a nice bucket for the Brazilians. I believe that's their 4th steal of the game here, Vince. We're only in the first quarter. Much improved defense. They're looking good.
Defense is their strong point, and everyone keeps saying that defense wins championships. But I will say, offense keeps the lights on. Great block, as you can see, rejected. Just when I tried to slide in Rihanna's DM, I got rejected just as bad.
Well, Vince, you can stand under my umbrella, buddy. I promise you, okay? As we get the inbounds, 10 seconds to shoot. The ball goes in, and that's the first Turkish lead of the game. A very tight contest in this one, and looking good so far. As, of course, we're going to see tip-off between Algeria. That is not only the Christmas beard, the Santa beard, but it had Christmas lights in it, and they were Algerian colored. I'm here for this. I love Pro-Am mode. It's Algeria versus Portugal there, and that is going to be a real heavyweight title bout as well. Portugal, of course, feeling good about themselves as we see a massive dunk from 𝐤𝐫𝐫, the solution. Portugal feeling good because they push USA all the way down the line.
Again, all these games are win or go home, basically, or a chance for a couple of ties, in which no one really wants to go through the tiebreakers. Don't leave it to the Zebras. Don't leave it to the Cars. But a great slammer jammer from Toledo, showing a little bit of prowess, showing a little bit of boss going down the court.
And, of course, Brazil won one of those tiebreakers earlier on against the Kiwis. Some say a little bit lucky to get away with that one, but it is what it is. The rules are the rules. They got the points. They get the win. It's that simple. I'm loving this, though. 1-point game. 𝐤𝐫𝐫 with a massive left-handed dunk, hanging off the rim like a cute baby sloth right there, and Turkey shoot back into the lead.
That dunk had more power than a Kamehameha. But let's see if they can keep that energy going throughout this entire match. 16-50, 1-point game, 4:36 left in the second. Toledo almost losing the ball underneath the rim. ICBF pump fake, trying to get his defender up in the air so he goes down the lane. Going on that right side, keeping that cross, trying to get some ankles. Ankle taker maybe in a mid-range, 17-16, 1-point game.
Yeah, really fantastic work from Toledo there as well. The big man did just enough, making a nuisance of himself with the Turkish defense so that we could get that open shot, and he banks it home, making the ridiculously difficult look ridiculously easy. Both sets of players here, world class. Rennie from 45 is going to make it rain from just about the scorer's bench right there. What a shot. Turkey with a 2-point lead.
Tracking down that three as if he was wearing Predator gear. He's just freaking trying to find the perfect shot for that headshot to take out his opponent, and he does it beautifully.
Good offensive board right here from Toledo. Can't get the putback, though, into the safe hands of Rennie, and an opportunity here for Turkey to just extend this lead ever so slightly. Under 4 to play. Another hand up in the passing lane, but Jamboy Johnny on the spot to pick up the loose pill.
Again, 2-point game, 3:35 left in the second, 14 on that shot clock. Let's see if Turkey can take advantage of this inbound play. They've been pretty successful when it comes to it, and again, that's the bam, announcer's blessing, and he knocks it down.
So the versatility on display here from the Turks, okay? They have so many different ways that they can score points. We know about their shooting prowess. We know about their buzzer beaters. But every once in a while, they'll turn around in a game and be like, hey, you know what? 𝐤𝐫𝐫's going to have 20 points. Deal with it.
Yep, going to deal with it indeed. Tracking down that offensive rebound. IC Martin was in the right place at the right time. I didn't think he knew he had that because he could have went up with another shot.
Well, he's telepathic. You tell the paddock, I'll tell the cows. Here we go. Toledo with the rock. Gonna hand it off to IC. Trying to work his magic. Oh, nice pass up to Luis Clamps here. Again, finds the open man. Hammers home the three-pointer. Cuts the lead to 1. Nice ball rotation there from the Brazilians. Really good offense.
Keeping it really close. All they got to do is tap it in. Just tap it and give it a little tap it. But the game is not over. Still got a lot more time on this clock. Great board from Toledo and a little spin on it.
And that's our first Timmy quote, I think, in eFIBA history. I live it. Timmy, I'm living a lie. Here we go. Brazil with an opportunity now to actually take the lead on this bucket if they can get some points. Turkey's defense rotating nicely. I'm really liking the interchange we're seeing between Toledo and IC, though. That's great. Look at that movement right there. And the Brazilians take the lead.
Back on top where they want to be. Turkey 21 with 2 fouls. Brazil 22 with 1 foul. Not getting real cagey as we see in other matches. Keeping their hands to themselves. Jamboy on top of the key. Going to right. Giving the 𝐤𝐫𝐫 the problem. Real easy dish right there. Stop, pop, and finish. And I like what I'm seeing.
Impressive. I mean, both teams mimicking a little bit here. Big men, points in the paint. You love to see it. I'm really enjoying, though, this Toledo ICBF matchup that they have going. You're seeing it there. They're rubber banding between one another, finding the open shot and taking it. Impressive stuff. And my favorite kind of lead, Vince. 1 point because anything can happen. Here we go with a deep three-pointer. Defender draped all over him. And don't look now, but Icy is activated. He's got deep bomber. Here we go. This could be special for the Brazilians right here.
Definitely going to extend his range right behind that arc. But let's see if he can hit his mark going down the right side. Look at that defense from 𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞, making sure he doesn't have any chance to get it off. But then he does it again. Oh, but can't hit it.
He's still activated, though, so they're going to get further chances. But 𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞 with a massive board this time, kicking it back out to 𝐒𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐿. That was love battle deep right there. My apologies. Got the offensive board, kicked it out. Impressive stuff.
I'm liking it. I'm loving it. I need more of it. ICBF going down that left side, going back and forth. I see Toledo trying to get position, but unable to get it. He's alone by himself. That's a great mid-range. You know that was going to knock it down, especially if you got that takeover activated.
Impressive stuff here. It is a 3-point Turkish lead, though. Under a minute to play in the first half. You touched upon it before tip-off, Vince. This is must-win for both teams, without a doubt, just to cement their position within the group, to make their path to the Final Four that much easier. Big, big games as we're coming down the stretch here in day one. Off-balance jumper. It rims out. Big board. Trying the transition bucket. Pulls up. Pops it in. 1-point game. 𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞 are going to get the inbound.
They called shotgun on that play. That was a great pass from a basketball player, but it looked real football players, and I know you're a Raider fan.
I am, absolutely. Listen, they were better quarterback on this court than the Raiders have in real life. That's for sure, mate. As we see a miss from 𝐸𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞. Coming back the other way now. No shot clock. Waving it off. This is going to be pure ISO as we see a reach-in foul right there. I actually don't hate that because now it really throws a little bit of a spanner into the works. You got to inbound the play, and you're basically just going to be sticking to Icy like white on rice, making sure he doesn't get an open three. Hand up in the passing lane. That is going to be all she wrote here in the first half as we get our first air ball of the tournament. A 1-point lead for 𝐸𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞 at halftime, and you got to be thinking, job half done. Look at these stats, though. Again, Brazil only shooting 33% from beyond the arc right there, Vince, and they're only down by 1, so that's a little worrisome if you're 𝐸𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞.
Little worrisome for 𝐸𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞, but they're keeping it like Turkish coffee, bold and quick because they want to make sure they end this game as fast as they can. You don't want to give Brazil any chance to extend that lead and get that confidence. You got to strike them at that heart, and just like you did that, like a vampire with a silver stake, trying to kill them as fast as possible, 31-28.
𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞 the solution. Hammers home a one-handed, left-handed dunk as well. Unfavored hand, impressive stuff. Really, again, the rubber banding between Toledo, and this time it's going to be Lewis trying to work an open shot. Corner. Great defense, though. Hand up in the passing lane. Who is it? It's Tanzu, of course, Captain Courageous. Here we go. Reach-in foul right there on Rennie. 3-point lead. 𝐸𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞 are going to get the inbound here. We have seen how crucial the third quarter is in all of these games so far, Vince. So this is really going to be a test of both teams' willpower right here as we have a beautiful baseline jump shot, 14-footer, every bit of 15-footer, 5-point Turkish lead. And look at the full court press as well. Just making life uncomfortable for the Brazilians right here. They want to go carnival, but the Turks not letting them dance.
Understanding that short corner is definitely everybody's friend. You got to be careful because no one's really recovering that position on the floor. And if you can knock it down, it's just going to be more and more harder for the opposite team to keep the point score down. And then that's just obvious basketball. But as you see, the defense keeps breaking down. You need to keep your assignment. Who is your man? Unless you have somewhat of a switch zone defense, or maybe you have another kind of 1-3-1, you got to keep your opponent in front of you.
Absolutely. Love battle comes down with the offensive board. Another foul right there. Get the feeling this is an important bucket. I thought we were going to have an alley-oop for a moment right there. The momentum was with 𝐸𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞. Rennie trying to get open, down to 𝐸𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞. Great rotational defense there, though. Toledo with a ferocious steal.
And real quick, a score update between Portugal and Algeria. 3:23 left in the first. 7-6, Portugal on top.
Now, I believe we had a reset in that one, Vince, as well. I saw some technical issues. So A very tight scoreline right there. Algeria will be happy with that because we saw Portugal push USA all the way in their game, which is a fantastic litmus test for them. At this end, Brazil bang home both free throws, and now they have an opportunity with a 3 right here and another foul to tie things up if they can. A reminder that we saw our first ever 5-point play today. That's in my life. I've never seen that. That was absolutely amazing. The Kiwis did not disappoint. They played with all their heart out there as we see Brazil bang home a deep 2, and it's just a 1-point lead, which is how we started the half.
Couple of feet, and now it's a mid-range, a higher percentage shot. Just knock it down when they give you that opportunity. Jamboy giving it to Aaron going to the left side, unable to do anything with it. Give and go. 𝐤𝐫𝐫 the problem. Again, slam dunking it home. 35-32, 𝐒𝐞𝐫𝐞 right here.
𝐤𝐫𝐫 is having one of those games, man. He is taking over. Goodness gracious, that is like early naughty Shaq right now. Another gorgeous deep 2 right there from Brazil, keeping within touching distance. Neither team really getting too chirpy there. Both locked in as we see Love Battle Dad from the corner, banging home the 3. Now the Turks are getting a little rowdy. That's a beautiful 3-pointer.
3-ball corner pocket at 𝐒𝐞𝐫𝐢, the manager of Brazil, with the question mark all over his face. I wish we could have those cartoon animations. He's going, what happened there? But ICBF trying to recover on this play right here. 4-point game, 2:22 left in the third. Going down that left side, you can see that pick and roll. May would have went through, but that was great defense from Turkey. Icy Mars all by himself, a long 3, but couldn't knock it down.
Nearly had the board there, Toledo. He timed it so well, it just bounced perfectly into a Turkish lap. Impressive stuff. And here we go, the Turks with an opportunity here, approaching 2 minutes left in the third quarter to just extend this lead. They got to clamp up the Brazilians, get a stop right here. Turkey, you don't want them in the driver's seat come the fourth quarter at all. You want them a little bit under pressure, a little bit uneasy. But right now, Jamboy finds the open space. So hard to defend off the ball, and that is a 7-point Turkish lead.
You got to be on him, as you said, like white on rice. You cannot allow him to get an inch because he's going to make you pay for it. Toledo on top of the key, giving it to the point guard. ICBF controlling the tempo once again, almost to a double team, but a reach-in foul, which stops the transition play on the offensive side. But, however, I don't know if that was real smart. They should have let it go because the next one they're going to be in the bonus.
Yeah, getting close to that bonus for sure. They are teetering on the edge. Again, ICBF and Toledo working their magic perfectly. They needed that bucket, Vince. It had been a hot minute since they had one. That is nice, settling for a high percentage 9-footer, banging it home. Here comes 𝐒𝐻𝐻, pumps the brakes. 𝐤𝐫𝐫, hits Jamboy instead. Off the ball movement, good. Sets for the shoulder shot. It rims out and then back in. A little bit of Turkish delight for everybody right there.
A little bit of the shooter's touch, but that's when you're an expert at NBA 2K25 Pro-Am mode. Again, this is 5-on-5. Great pass right to Vital. Woo! That was beautifully poetry in motion like a capoeira master right in the streets of Brazil.
Glorious dunk right there. And we're going to have at least 2, probably 3 possessions here. As 𝐤𝐫𝐫 is going to hammer home a dunk of his own. Anything you can do, I can do better, says 𝐤𝐫𝐫. Points in the paint at a premium here in this game. It's been impressive stuff. 45-38. We got 40 seconds left in the third, and it is teeing up for yet another heart attack cat fourth quarter, Vince. This is going to be huge.
Again, this is best of 2, and ICBF gliding to the rim and slamming it home. 45-40. 32 seconds left in the third, and as you said, iron sharpens iron, and that's what these two teams are doing.
Oh, my God. That was an Armin Van Halen music video. That was beautiful right there. Oh, good boards from 𝐤𝐫𝐫. Second chance points on display here as we see a massive 3 from Jamboy. Catch, shoot, hand in the face, does not matter. Don't look now, though. Icy has been activated. Again, long-range bomber, but they did so well shutting it down the last time, the Turks. They got to dig deep and do exactly the same here. 4 to shoot here. Got to get the shot off. Luis Clamps is going to have to settle for a deep shot. They do not. And that will be third quarter in the books. 5 minutes to play in this one. Turkey with an 8-point lead.
And real quick, if the score update from Portugal to Algeria, 4:34 left in the second, is now 22-16. Portugal is up.
Impressive stuff from Portugal. They have seemed very confident around the facility, it has to be said. the moment not too big for them. Their first World Finals, they came to play, that's for sure. Meanwhile, Jamboy penetrating, hitting 𝐤𝐫𝐞. Low percentage shot with a couple of defenders around him, but he's feeling it. And an opportunity here for Brazil. Only down by 6 to come back. Toledo, triple threat. Icy from deep, bangs it home. 3-point ball game in this one. Don't look now. Carnival is coming to town.
I'm liking they're unleashing the ultimate ability at the boss fight in Elden Ring, and I'm seeing their specialty behind that arc. Brazil can shoot. They don't show it exactly every game, but they have the ability.
𝐤𝐫𝐞 with the quick bucket right there. The only screen I ever see in that is "You are dead." There we go. I'm glad it's these lads playing and us commentating, mate, because this is an absolute delight to watch. 5-point ball game. I can't wait to see the final scorecard right there, the box score. How many points in the paint as Toledo comes back with a dunk of his own. The big men have put on a show for us here. 3:38 to play in the fourth, mate. It has not failed to impress.
That pass was through the defenders that they're playing Portal. That was some next level strategy. Just a straight glitch, but again, a slammer jammer by Turkey, 52-47.
The cake might be alive, but these two teams are not. Coming down the wire, and don't look now, Vince. ICBF, he's activated yet again. The third time in the game, the dude is having a phenomenal performance.
But also we have a player on Turkey as well activated. We got 2 deep bombers. Let's see if they take advantage of it. Unable to knock it down. You don't want to get deactivated, but you know it's 𝐸𝐸. Let's see if he can do it, baby. 𝐸𝐸 going on that right side, keeping that possession. He got some handles for days. To the rest, now he's bound. The shuttle pass to 𝐤𝐫𝐞, the problem. Unable to knock it down. Jamboy, another mid-range and making them pay, 54-47.
So many weapons in the repertoire, Vince. They're like a Swiss Army knife, this Turkish team. They will just find a way to get open and make you pay, as we see a deep 3 right there. Exactly what the doctor ordered of your Brazil. Cuts the lead to 4, taking full advantage of that deep, mad bomber. You love to see it. Here comes Ren back the other way. Trying to get some magic of his own, but it's going to be 𝐤𝐫𝐞 with the shack attack. What a dunk. Huge bucket right there.
2 alpha predators in the forest going back and forth, trying to hunt each other down, finding out which territory they can take over. Brazil trying to keep the defense up and doing great plays, being offensive. And right there, being the predator, stalking his prey, slamming it down, hunted for days, 56-52.
This is AVP, and we're just the humans watching, man. This is absolutely brilliant stuff. Out of this world gameplay as 𝐤𝐫𝐞 is going to get another one. No foul call. The Zebras letting him go at it here. A lot of contact. He doesn't care, though. All he needed was the bucket.
This is Holyfield versus Muhammad Ali. This is going back and forth, bout for bout, blow for blow, dunk for dunk, shot for shot. Do not blink. 1:44 left in the first game. 58-52. Turkey up.
Here we go. Wide open. You cannot fall asleep and leave the sharpshooter there from halfway from the palm tree, Vince. That was a thing of beauty. Here comes 𝐸𝐸. Defender draped all over him, trying to work a shot of his own, but you keep leaving 𝐤𝐫𝐞 wide open. You can't let him get the easy points. Love battle ready. Misses. The tip. The corner shot. Tanzu misses. And finally, Brazil come down with the rock. 1:20 to play. This could be an all-important possession right here.
Let's see if they can knock down the 3 or go for the easy 2 and just make it a 1-point affair. Giving a give and go. Almost lost the ball, but Vital able to recover. Great job, great hands, also great feet. But then as you can see, Turkey with the steal. The captain, T.R. Tanzu, getting fancy with it. Dr. J would be proud.
Are you kidding me? And he nearly gets the steal off the inbound as well. The reverse windmill. Absolutely. Dr. J, Dominique Wilkins, that was what it's all about. Toledo down low. Got to call that timeout or avoid the 3-second offensive violation right there. Smart play, heads up play. They're going to have 12 to shoot. Definitely about 4 possessions left in this one, Vince. So no need to panic, but you need some points, and then you need a stop at the other end at some stage.
All right, coming for this inbound. Toledo doing a little jab set, keeping the dribble, understanding that it's going to be up to his guards that they're going to try and get open. You can't stand still on this. You got to cut and find that open lane. But he gets a contested three, unable to knock it down. That was crucial. Let's see if 𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞 can take advantage of it.
And that was 𝐤𝐫𝐫 versus Toledo in the blocks, fighting for that rebound. And of course, 𝐤𝐫𝐫 down the other end, a lapse in concentration, an easy bucket for the big man. He gets the defensive board at one end and the dunk at the other. The complete package.
Look how still 𝐸𝐞𝐫𝐞 is right now, because we can see them and look in their eyes. They are laser focused. They're not blinking. Somebody got to put some Visine in their eyes, because I know their eyes are drying out.
It's like Madame Tussauds over here as we see a gorgeous dunk from Toledo. And we got 10 seconds to play in this one. It might be a bridge too far. That defensive board from 𝐤𝐫𝐫 followed up with a massive dunk at the other end. Everything to play for here. They got to get a stop Brazil. It's certainly not out of the question, Vince. Stranger things have happened. 2 players activated. Great cut, great dunk. 7-point lead, 6 seconds to play. Heads up timeout, trying to move the ball down the court. Not impossible, but the fat lady's warming up.
Bing, bang, boom. That was fun, but I think it may be done for this first game. But 64-57, 2 games, best of 2. So very short line in which they still have a chance to get on top from this particular best of 2. Unable to knock down a 3, 64-57. So about 7 points, which is very doable for Brazil.